Um, all right. First off, I want to give all praise and glory and honor to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. And peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. This is another edition of the Mark of the Beast, dealing with the biometric technology and ultimately the microchip implant. And what I have here is an article that is proven to be one step closer to the microchip implant being made mandatory and being pushed out here upon the masses here in America and around the world. And like we believe here at Great Millstone, the microchip implant is the mark of the beast. Okay, now the first steps that have been made over the years to pushing out this microchip implant, which is a part of biometrics as a whole, is removing cash. Okay, and removing cash or being cashless is the new trend around the world, especially in countries like Sweden, and Canada, and other countries around the world. So this is from Fox Sports, and the article is headline: "No cash accepted for tickets, concessions at Atlanta Stadium." Okay. Now they just recently had the Super Bowl here in Atlanta, and it was a major event. People from all around the world came to witness the Super Bowl, and Atlanta was being heavily prepared for this major sporting event. And now what they're doing is they're basically removing cash from the stadium. Okay. So let me read this. This is from Atlanta, which AP, Associated Press. It says Mercedes-Benz Stadium is moving away from cash transactions for all events, including Atlanta Falcons and Atlanta United games. All right, so no more cash, man. Okay, it says the move to full cashless purchases begins with the MLS, which is Major League Soccer, Atlanta United game against Cincinnati on Friday. Right, today's date is March 4th, 2019, the year of Karagma. Okay, this is what we believe to be the year that the elites are gonna start to push the Karagma or the mark of the beast heavy out here in the world. Okay, especially here in America. All right, so now you have the Mercedes-Benz Stadium going full cashless. Okay, and the next step, outside of using your smartphone to purchase things, or your debit or credit card, is to use a microchip implant in your hand. I've done plenty of articles and videos from the apostles on down. They've also put out videos showing that the microchip implant is to be used for payments, like it says in Revelation, the 13th chapter. Okay, buying and selling. All right, and this is another step closer to this. Okay, so it says all ticket purchases, concessions, and merchandise must be purchased with credit cards or mobile payment. As an option, fans can use cash to purchase debit cards at new ATM machines and use the debit cards for purchases. So you can use the cash, but you basically got to trade in your cash for a debit card. I guess at a kiosk ATM machine that they're going to have in the stadium. Now I'll say this, for me personally, IBM, which when you go into the history of IBM, that company, they were heavily involved with producing this technology, this microchip technology over the years and going years back, and they were heavily involved with setting up pretty much the whole system in the stadium. Okay, I know that for a fact. Okay, and you know, the whole system is tied to the internet. We know that the Internet of Things is basically where all these different you know, your car, your laptop, your smartphone, everything, you know, is going to be connected to the internet, including you, which is what they want to do with this microchip. But first, they got to phase out cash, and this is the major step right here. Okay. It says the stadium is the nation's first professional facility to become completely cash free. Okay. And that's a trend. I believe going back in Brazil, I'm not sure if it was the Olympics that was there recently. No, matter of fact, no. I believe it's the soccer clubs, the soccer clubs in Brazil. To get into the stadiums, they don't accept cash. You have to. It's cashless, and I believe you can even use the microchip implant. Okay. And that was like one of the first stadiums in the world that allowed that, and now they're bringing that over here to America. Okay. So it says the stadium is the nation's first professional facility to become completely cash free. Steve Cannon, CEO of Falcons and Atlanta United owner Arthur Blank's AMB Group, says the new system of purchases will be faster and more cost efficient. The stadium's fan-friendly prices on some items will be reduced by 50 cents, with hot dogs $1.50 instead of $2. Cannon says the research shows fans for both for both teams are ready for the move. Okay, and this is the new trend, man. All right, so if you know, for anybody here in Atlanta that goes to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium frequently, you can't use cash anymore. You got to have your card on you, or you got to have some kind of app on your smartphone to purchase anything. You know, merchandise, tickets, concessions at the stadium. I've been to a game. I've been to one of the Falcons games out here. And even when you get your tickets, you know, they just, you know, they'll scan your smartphone, you know. I've been to a soccer game down here. Scan your smartphone, you know, when you get the tickets. So this is what they want to do. And like I said, the next thing is going to be the microchip implant, man. Okay? And this is going to be all over the world, man. All over the world, and it's going to be pushed out majorly here in America. And the main thing they're going to appease the people to want to do it. Okay, like it says, you know, they're reducing prices on concession food by 50 cents. You know, it's a lot faster, more cost efficient. It's about convenience and easy maneuverability when dealing with this new cashless society. Okay, the world is moving cashless. Okay, and the more dollar bills they push out here, which is through what is called quantitative easing, what that does is that devalues the actual dollar bill, paper dollar bill. Okay, and then eventually the dollar bill is going to be phased out because it's too common. It has no value. All right. But the world's already moving towards using mobile payments and you know, debit and credit cards. All right. So it's not going to be anything for people to say, oh, well, I've already been using my smartwatch or my smartphone, you know, or I just put the chip on my a debit card inside a machine and let it read that. So it's not going to be really anything to move from actual cash. You know, people are already using it. Okay. So yeah, so now, you know, this is pretty much going to be all over the news. This is from Fox Sports an hour ago. Let me just click on the source real quick. Yep, this is Fox Sports. It's official. All right, March 4th, 2019, the year of Karagma. All right, 8:30, so a little over an hour ago as I'm doing this video. So, this is breaking news dealing with this technology, man. The world is going cashless. The chip is next. Matter of fact, let me get the scripture here. All right. Revelation 13:16. Right? And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay? And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark. So you won't be able to buy or sell if you don't have the microchip. And right now, you're not going to be able to buy or sell in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, all right, or the Super Bowl was, okay. If you don't have a smartphone app for purchasing, or your debit or credit card, so this is that scripture coming to pass, and soon the actual mark, which is the microchip, is going to be pushed out here. So it says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So you're going to have to be a part of this system, man. All right? And that's the God's honest truth. All right? All right? That's the truth. All right? Through the spirit and power of YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, that is the truth. BAHASHAM, that's the truth. Okay? All right, no cash accepted for tickets, concessions at Atlanta Stadium. And this is going to be a trend throughout the other different stadiums here in America. I believe in other stores and businesses. And with that, I'm going to give all praise and glory and honor to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, Shalom.